going to hit disruption. You're going to have people saying, oh, that's a waste of time. Why are you putting your money into that? Go ahead.
Could you have written that book without having the previous 20 years?
No way. The question is, could I have written that book without the 20 years of experience? No. Those 20 years led me to the confidence to put something on the market that might have killed my career. I couldn't have done it. It's the truth, right? I couldn't have done it without that background. It's a great question. You know, it's like we're being prepared, we're being prepared, we're being prepared. But the question always comes down to, are you willing to do what 90% of other people going after your same goal will not do? That's really when we look at the people that are making the money and have healthy bodies and have healthy relationships and all that kind of stuff. You know, tonight when we do the Love and Relationship seminar, we're going to be talking about 80% of relationships in our country outside of yours are unhealthy. And we prove it with stats and everything else, you know. But that doesn't mean you can't turn a relationship around. You can have an outrageously unhealthy relationship right now, and you can turn it around with focus, with the correct work, with accountability partners. You know, you can radically turn, like I said earlier, 90% of what you desire is available. Maybe 80%. You're probably not 100. But there's so much out there. And let me back up a second. I have no background in journalism, broadcast journalism. I have no in literature. I mean, I barely passed English in college, for God's sake. And yet, we have now 11 books. You know, so it's like we use excuses. Well, the reason these books didn't because I don't have a degree in this or no. How many people have ever heard of Chico's women's clothing? Has anyone ever heard of Chico's? All right. So Scott Edmondson was the former CEO and president of Chico's, $1 billion company plus. He had a high school diploma running a $1 billion company. So when we put the limitations, that means we're off of focus. You know, well, here's my goal, but I can't go after it because of this, or I can't go after it because of that. That's not focus. Focus is, here's my goal, here are the blocks, here are the triggers, here's the things that get in the way, let me make a plan of action. Let me figure out how to move through that. Let me figure out how to move through this. So we set the goal, and we know there's going to be pushback. It could be from our family, it could be from our kids, it could be from our neighbors, it could be from, we accept it. My dad, bless his heart, 92. We thought we were losing him this year. He spent five months in a hospital, and he's home, and we have him. He's alive, and we're really, really excited. But he said so many times to my brother, you know, when my father thinks of focus in my life, he says to my brother, regardless of all the materialistic success David has had and all this other kind of stuff, his greatest accomplishment in my eyes is his sobriety. Yeah. Thank you. And I'll tell you what, man, it took focus to get clean. It took a lot of focus and a lot of work. It took doing a lot of things I didn't want to do. Everything it asked me to do, I didn't want to do. Like stop drinking. Oh, man, can we just